Alright, welcome back. It is Wednesday, January 24th here at precisealgorithmtrading.com. Um, it is it's getting late. I got a new computer set up and struggling with some things, so I'm going to make this video quick, and I'm probably going to have some struggles here in the next few days until I get softwares figured out and these screen recordings. Things like that. So, anyways, let's talk here. These are our automated trading systems, and this is our results for today. This is really just this little tail over here, and we have 124. That's our trading for today. So, two trades, both winners, after a string of losers. So, which is fine. We had a little pullback. Those are normal. So this is our Russell, and it's actually still hitting new equity peaks. And our trade for today, we had two of them, and we had one loser and one winner. And the NASDAQ, we're popped back up again today after yesterday was pretty rough. And we've had one, two, three, four trades, and we had three winners, two of them really nice, and one loser. So that's the automated trading. Let's flip over to this thing. I really should have flipped over to the other, the cleaner screen, but we're going to use this one since we're already here, and we're only just going to buzz through the main markets, so it has to cooperate. So sorry for all the extra lines and the extra tags at the top, but they do help me. And today we hit a new all-time high. It looks like in the futures on the S&P 500, and then we're shaking out a little bit over here on the hourly chart. So we will see if that sticks. There's really nothing in the longer term. Our 30 period moving average is the green line right there, and it is still pointed higher. But we're in for some potential sideways consolidation, and we had that back here, and then we bounced higher. So there's nothing to say we can't have that again. Um, let's look at the Russell. The Russell technically does have the 30 period moving average is moving down now. It's red, and we got a sell signal on it. So selling here, putting your stop up here makes a ton of sense, but you are still in a generally overall uptrend. Your higher time frame is up as well. So, and we do have this is a break of structure to the upside, and our polarity changed. So whatever this does to the downside, I think is going to be muted before it gets a chance to go back up again. So uh, the Russell's already played out like I would have expected the S&P 500 to have played. The Dow hit a new all-time high on the futures. These are I'm only talking about the futures right now. Doesn't really matter. The futures and the regular index products are they're pretty close anyway. Uh, Getting a little bit of a pullback on the hourly chart over there, but again, the 30 period moving average is still green and up, and we also have this ATR stop, which is that jagged looking thing. It's also green for like double confirmation. The Nasdaq, I think, ripped higher for a while today, and then now it's pulling back, and that was on news of Netflix, I think. Tonight's news is not as good. It is Tesla, TSLA. I know I said I was just going to stick to the indexes. I was expecting, since Tesla's already been ripped down so hard here, Our stop is literally this dot back here, which is pretty close to this dot right here. Um, I think we're going to get stopped out because if you flip this to a 15-minute chart and show the overnight action, it's down at 195 now, 195.45. Now, I could literally go in here and set my stop under this pivot down here, and that's 193.52, but I am not going to do that because I set my stop, I take my lumps, and if it starts to go back up after this, you know, it's not that big of a beating anyway. It's one position and a myriad of positions for me. So we'll take our hit and move on. Because in the meantime, I'll show you one that is working. AMAT. I mean, that sucker's taken off to the upside all the way from back here, and that's a big winner. In fact, I had 3 options on. That's what this symbol right there means. I also have 75 shares on, but I took 2 options off today just for profit because we hit some targets that I'm pretty happy with, and I'll leave one on to run. So that was the main indexes. The transports rolled over today somewhat, but they are green. So, this whole thing is kind of in a trying to find its footing. Are we going higher or lower? Sure feels like higher in the long run, but oil today still hasn't really broken that old pivot to the upside. Don't know that we'll get it on this jump, but we do have a change in polarity that's clear over here on the hourly chart. So that's a break of structure to the upside. That is obviously a higher pivot. We've gone from kind of sideways to up. Now we're going to pull back, in my opinion, to shake everybody out, or we're just going to rip higher on the daily here and start to have the daily kind of start looking more like the hourly. Gold is rolling over pretty good. Again, that would have been a good place to short. In fact, it still is. I don't know why I have my alerts up here. I think I was expecting it to come up into that zone. So if I get a move up into there, I'm going to consider shorting that. And let's leave it at that for tonight. Go over here and look at the bullish percent indexes and move forward. Wrap this thing up for tonight. That is a new green X to the upside, noted with a 1 because we're in January. Otherwise, it would just be an X. And up 4.17%. And it is not insignificant that we've broken past that old X. This buy signal actually came in way down here, but now we're above those old levels, or at least at that one that was back here in, that was 20, that's 8. So that was in 23. All right, go backwards. The NYA up 0.19%. The transports didn't change. The NASDAQ up 0.46%. The SPX is up 0.57%. The OEX is up 2.82%. So if you're not following this, these are all pretty bullish in a day where it looked like the market pulled back some. So, and then the NDX is the last one. up 1.25%. So there's some strength under the hood, basically, is I think what's going on here. So with that, I'll leave you for tonight. Take care, guys. Hopefully we can get past some of this technology stuff I got going on, and this will be a little simpler tomorrow. No promises. Take care, good trading, and have a great night.